Hello and welcome to Tarot Cards for Humanity. This is a reading that includes Saturday, September the 3rd and Sunday, September the 4th. Astrologically on these days, we are looking at the Moon conjunct with Venus and the Moon squaring Pluto. And then Sunday, the Moon is squaring Pluto and the Moon is opposing Uranus. We'll start with the Tetragrammaton. And this is the Tarot of Dreams. Zero Marchetti. This is an unusual deck in that it has 4 extra cards that include palaces that are related to each of the elements. So it's more than your typical 78 card tarot deck. I'm getting used to it. I'm not sure how much I like it, but I thought it would throw an extra bit of fun in the mix if we don't know whether we're getting one of the original 78 or a wild card, one of the 4 wild cards. And again, we'll be represented as the Fool, 0, the left, the beginning, the innocent on his travels, taking the journey of the major arcana, which is us. Alright, here we go. Absolute, Yetzirah, Bria, and Asya. Let's see where we are. So this is where we need to be focusing our attention despite what kind of cards we draw. And that's my puppy, Mr. Mustachio. No, so we're not in Absolute, we're not in Bria. Here we are, upright in Yetzirah. Here's us, the Fool. And it's ruled by Uranus, the planet Uranus. And we're upright in the world of Yetzirah. Yetzirah, again, is communication, logic, academics, learning, and clear, logical mind. And I think that's what this is telling us, that for us to continue forward, especially, and I'm thinking this is very relevant because we're being inundated with commercials about the election coming up that are appealing to our emotions, to our egos, to things that they think that we are interested as though we're puppets, and we're not. So you don't listen to what's being said. Again, don't listen to the emotions. Don't feel what they're saying. Listen to what they're saying and consider why they're saying what they're saying. Okay? And that's anything. It's not just the political commercials. The feeling that I got from Spirit sort of said, don't let yourself be, led by your nose, which I think they try to do by appealing to our emotions. Go with logic. What's rational? What's right? What's wrong? What are the facts? Okay? And that goes for anyone else in your life, too. Again, it's kind of weird right now with Mercury in retrograde. Communication's way off. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, is in retrograde. He's been in shadow, and now he's retrograde, so he's confused. He doesn't know where he's going, so just keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. Listen. Use your mind. You look at the facts, and go with the flow. Alright, so that's the Tetragrammaton. Now let's get into our 2 cards for the weekend. up for Sunday? What do we need to consider for Saturday and for Sunday? Let's start with Saturday, September the 3rd. This is the Labor Day weekend, so I hope you've got some wonderful plans. Keep in mind that, the Mercury retrograde as you're making plans, so don't drink and drive. If things are going to, there we go. We got the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse. Cool thing about these cards is they have the astrological attributes and the planetary attributes. So this is ruled by Jupiter and Leo. And the Six of Wands is victory in its upright position. In its reverse position, it looks as though it's a delayed victory. So there may be something that is holding you back from claiming your prize. On Saturday, there may be a situation where, somebody's trying to offer you congratulations. Perhaps someone is trying to hand you the credit for something that you deserve. But for whatever reason, you're trying to be humble or foolishly humble, actually. You're not accepting credit and you're not giving thanks and accepting credit where credit's due. So go ahead and accept that victory. You deserve the victory. All right, so that was Saturday. All these other ones that flew out, let's see what they had to say for Sunday. Am I doing this right, Mr. Mustachio? You disagree with my assessment? Do tell. This is for Sunday. And one more for luck. What do we need to know for Sunday? It's a holiday weekend. We know Mercury's in retrograde. Lots of planetary activity. Eclipses are coming up. Full moons and new moons are coming up. Lots going on in the skies. Lots going on collectively. It's a huge shift. So what do we on our path need to know for Sunday, September the 4th? And there we go. We need to know, the Four of Cups. I have no sense of, anyway. The Four of Cups basically is, you might be focusing on something that you think you want, but in fact you might actually have more than you think that you have. Don't focus so much on something to the detriment of those blessings that you have. And in fact, if you're focusing so much on something that you think that you want, some fantasy, some pie in the sky, that's maybe something you've held on to for years and years, it might be time to let that go. Because again, you're missing out on all of these opportunities here, these beautiful, full, ornate cups, while you're focusing on this one in the sky. So it would behoove you to stop, look around, and consider everything in front of you, which is perfect for the weekend. For the Sunday, enjoy your weekend. As of so far, it seems like we're living in a fairly free country, and we get to enjoy ourselves this weekend. We have the freedom to, if we're lucky enough to live and be housed, we have the freedom to have a home, a roof over our head. For some of us, the weather is starting to be very nice. Autumn looks like it might be showing its face. So enjoy. Be grateful. Look at what you do have, not what you don't have. And with that, let's pull one more for the Oracle, in case we get one of these 4 Palace cards The Palace cards, like I said, are just sort of if Ciro Marchetti, I think that's the guy's name. If the courts of each of the suits were to have a real estate, this would be their real estate. So there's a Palace of Wands, there's a Palace of Cups, and so on. Or it's actually Palace of Fire, Palace of Water. So let's see if we pull one of those. That'd be cool if we did. One more bit of advice to take us. A little bit of wisdom. Nope, we got the Three of Coins. And with the Three of Coins, work, cooperation. If we're going to reach goals, whether it's work or personal, keep focused and get everybody together and work. So maybe take this card into Monday and let that be maybe the way that we look at whatever social gatherings we're going to be attending. Three of Coins, or Three of Discs. Yeah, is it this? Oh, it's coins in this situation. Just work together. Anytime you work together in harmony for the common good, great things happen. All right, so that's it for my ramblings. Thank you all very much if you did listen. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you Monday with the next week's reading. Take care.